ever since that moment when the floodwaters were up in New Orleans, the coroner's office has been a sort of a wanderer, so to speak. Here we are 7 years later. It's been a little bit of a civics lesson for me, but the plans that were started under Dr. Mignard have now come to fruition here in this office. The lobby was basically one shared workspace. So when family members came in to get property from their decedent or to do an identification, they're kind of doing that in the same space as a family member who's coming to get their family member possibly committed to the hospital because they're dangerous. In the new building, one of the things I'm most proud about is that we've got a space, a dedicated built-out space for all of those various functions. So for example, when a family member comes here to do either an identification or to receive property, we've got a special room just for them right off the lobby that is separate. You can't hear on either side of that door, so that they can receive that information about how their loved one died in private. Right now in the autopsy suite, we have a station for every doctor that works here. So in the situation, the kind of stuff that keeps a coroner up at night, if we had a mass casualty situation, a mass disaster, or God forbid a school shooting or something of that magnitude, we would have the ability to have surge capacity to have 4 different doctors working simultaneously doing autopsies. With regard to decedent storage, because we now have the ability to use state-of-the-art coolers and have 112 spots for bodies. That's a significantly improved capacity than the trailers that we had the dead persons in before. We could hold 40, 50, 60, even 70 if necessary between the various trailers. But again, it's not as tightly temperature controlled, and it's a little bit degrading to be stored in a trailer as if you're meat. Not only is this the busiest coroner's office in the state, okay, you take St. Tammany, you take East Baton Rouge, and you throw in Jefferson Parish on top of it, and it almost equals what we do, but also that the levels of funding of this office have not necessarily reflected the need. And so I think it's not a secret to any connected taxpayer or voter in this city to know that Orleans Parish Coroner's Office needed some help, and I'm just stoked that I've been able to learn the politics quick enough to get some additional money for this office so we can do our job quicker, better, and faster.